Guys, Foxy here. This will be part 11 to a female Naruto was a vampire phoenix queen. Yeah. Last time we left off was Naruto talking with Gigi, Kakashi, and Sasuke and all. We will skip around a month. A month and I don't. Shoot, sorry guys, I'm thinking. I want to say around a month, but at the same time. Okay, shoot. Either way, we're going to skip a month and I'm sorry guys, I am lost for words. Either way, let's get this video started. Sasuke's POV. 3 hours, like usual. This is annoying. I thought while leaning back. What did I do to be stuck on a team like this? Sasuke-kun. I hear Sakura's annoying voice yell out. Oh, Naruto, please come and save me. Save me. Oh, please, 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 I thought. And like my prayers were answered, Naruto appeared right in between Sakura and myself. Oh, it seems like my my princess needs some help, Naruto said while leaning back on the tree. I couldn't help but blush. Naruto was wearing a black crop top, and in the middle of the crop top was a symbol, the usual symbol that she wears. Her hair was up in a low ponytail. She wore fishnet stockings and black ombu shorts. And she wore and some red combat boots. But the most interesting thing about her was her hands. Gloves were over her hands. They were black, but at the fingertips you could see claws. Naruto, why are you wearing gloves? I said with a raised eyebrow. Well, simply, these are no ordinary gloves. Watch. She turned around to face the tree. She lifted her right hand and slashed downwards. The tree had 4 large gashes on it. I looked at her in surprise. Why do you have those? I stuttered. Oh, come on, Uchiha. Sasuke, you are Uchiha. You do not stutter. Well, princess, I made these. I thought of how can I use my hands more effectively. Sure, they're good for jutsus and all that other stuff, and hand-to-hand combat, but I want a little edge. I got the idea from the Demon Brothers. So, these handy-dandy gloves are very useful. In the tips of the claws, they have a little poison. Not deadly, just paralyzed poison. And they're very, very sharp. Like I just demonstrated. I dumbly nodded. She took off the gloves and put them in her back in, in a scroll. And the scroll was attached to our belt. She gave me a feral grin. A shiver ran down my back. What is this crazy woman thinking of? Okay, what to do? Shoot, I didn't think this far. But before Naruto could do anything, Kakashi appeared. Oh, thank the Lord, I thought I was going to die. Hello, team, he said. Kakashi Sensei said, "You're late!" Sakura shouted out, "I swear I'm going to go deaf if she keeps screaming like that." I'm sorry, Sakura. Order to not get bad luck. I had to go around the entire village crossing the black cat's path, he said with a eye smile. Oh God, that same excuse. Sakura started to ramble on how he's late and how he can't use that stupid excuse. I can hear Naruto sigh. Kakashi Sensei, what do you have in your hand? She said while pointing to papers in Kakashi's hand. Well, I was thinking, you guys are ready to join or to go into the Chunin exams. I looked at Naruto. Her feral grin was back. Oh, Kakashi, I am more than ready, she said while walking up to Kakashi and grabbing a piece of paper from his hand. And a pen appeared out of nowhere. She started to write down her name, and she gave it back to Kakashi. Now, time to train, she said while walking away. Okay, Sasuke and Sakura, do you want to join the Chunin exams? I nodded immediately. I wrote what was needed in the forms. In the form. I looked towards Sakura. She seemed hesitant. Then she looked at me. Then she quickly signed the paper. Ugh. I gave Kakashi Sensei the paper back and ran off in the direction where Naruto was. After a couple minutes, I saw a beautiful sight. Naruto had her hair up in a bun, and she was kicking and punching a tree. And the sunlight rolled off her body. Her sun-kissed skin glowed in the light. I 100% believe I start to drool at this point. She was a beautiful woman. She identified herself as the most beautiful and luxurious person alive. She was the key word of beauty and death. Oh my. Sasuke-kun, if you keep staring at me like that, the day will pass, she said while looking at me. A cocky smile was on her face. How can she be so amazing, but she also can make me so annoyed with her? I sighed in defeat. Do you want to train with me? She nodded. After a couple hours, we were done with training. and Sakura pitched along with her walk. She sighed. She turned around to face, a box. I can tell there were 3 kids in there by their snickering and laughing. And to my surprise, Naruto lifted her foot and kicked the box. I was kind of worried for the children. Slightly. Konohamaru, why are you following me? She said. Naruto said while scratching the back of her head. Well, we want you to train us, boss. I know, you little dumplings want me to train you. But tomorrow I will have to go to the Chunin exams. I know. Oh, don't pout like that, Konohamaru. At this time, Naruto was in his boy form. Yeah. Fox here. Naruto boy form. Yeah. Now all 3 of you go run along, she said. Naruto said while pointing to the opposite direction. Oh, Naruto, boss, before we go, is that pink-hair banshee your girlfriend? He pointed to Sakura. And I felt a little angry for the kids saying that Sakura was Naruto's girlfriend. Ugh. I rolled my eyes. Oh, no. Naruto said while shaking her head. Oh, thank the Lord, I thought you had bad taste in women. She's ugly, Konohamaru said while pointing towards Sakura. You little brat. Sakura said while chasing after the boy. Soon, Naruto and I were left alone. How do you know the kid? I said while looking down at Naruto. Oh, we met a couple months ago, Naruto said while scratching behind his ear. Oh, really now? I lifted up an eyebrow. Yes, oh, really now. Before we can continue our conversation, a loud scream was heard. That's Konohamaru, she said while dashing off. I followed behind. After we got to the place where the scream was heard, I hid in the trees. Naruto's POV. I ran as fast as I could, or ran as fast as I should go. I made it to the place where Konohamaru screamed. And a catboy was holding Konohamaru up in the air by his collar. I shouted, "Hey, let the kid go!" I ran up to them and pulled Konohamaru out of his grasp. And then I kicked him in the stomach. "Oh, you little brat," the catboy said while holding his stomach. "Konohamaru, go," I said while pointing to the exit. But no, Konohamaru, go. Okay, boss, he nodded while running off. Okay, now, you buddy, call out your red-haired friend from the tree and we can talk about this peacefully, I said while putting my hands on my hips. They looked at me in shock. Sand then started to appear. and a red-haired boy was in front of me. Green a green-eyed, pupilless, hopefully I'm saying that right, boy was in front of me. And and all three of you should know you should not start a war, I said with a cocky smile on my face. Oh, how will we start a war? The cat boy said confidently. Well, the boy you were holding up in the air was the third Hokage's grandson. So I suggest that none of you start a problem in the hidden leaf, and especially don't pick on kids that you don't know. Kids, don't pick on kids, especially the ones you don't know who they belong to, I said while turning away. And I start to walk off. Come on, Pink Banshee and Emo Duck. Hurry up, I said. And this will be the ending of part 1. No, not part 1. Part 11. Adios, guys, and love you.